What? Oh, I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. I have my AirPods in. That's right, guys. This channel's officially been upgraded. Hello, AirPods. Come on, baby. Swag. Let me turn on the comments because I want to make sure that I see everybody. I think everybody's here. Let me see. Make sure that live chat is on. You know, YouTube has a terrible, terrible preset where if you go live, it's top chats first, whatever top chat means. And then I have to go in the settings and change it to live chat. I want live chat. I want freaking live chat. Okay, guys? Here's the deal. Anybody that's around me right now, I can't freaking hear you because I got AirPods. Yeah, that's right. I did the nay-nay, and I whipped, and I did the yeah. What's going on, everybody? I'm in a good mood if you couldn't tell. Malik from Long Island. What's going on, brother? James K. James K is Dean's moderator. Moderators in the building. Moderators, please dab. Certified T3 bot. Joseph Folk, what's going on? Alyssa, what is going on? Samuel Briscoe says, sup? Man, I'm so excited that everyone's here. Andrew Hanman. Singh is here. Dean shall not pass. Staff, what's going on? Dude, everyone's here. What's going on? Dude, Cantalino says joining live from my dim sum spot. Where's your dim sum spot? I love dim sum. Dude, egg tarts, shumai. I'm a big fan of the Chinese donut. That's a little bit of soy sauce. You get that sweet and that savory, and those Chinese meatballs. I'm not a big fan of the chicken feet, but yum yum dim sum, dude. Yum yum dim sum. Juice Man 997 Shalom. Good Shabbos. Hope everyone has a good Sabbath. Briar Blues. Got a little message from you, Briar. I will be returning that message. So don't think I'm ignoring you, Briar. I don't think you're a stalker. I will be returning that message. I'm very busy. This week has been hectic. I have AirPods. My hair looks amazing. My beard looks amazing. My glasses look amazing. My jacket looks amazing. My polo shirt looks amazing. My watch looks amazing. Marissa is in the chat. Dab. War Pig is creeping. Marissa certified T3 bot. Also, my sister. I'm in a very, very, very good mood today because we have been upgraded on the channel. A little present from Connie. AirPods. All you guys complained that my beard was making rustling and ruffling noises on the wired mics. Guess what? Serendipitously, I lost those. I lost those earbuds and I freaked the heck out. And Connie was like, to the rescue. She bought me AirPods. So, screw it. Amr Malik says, Jory, shout out to my kids, Sarah and Sammy. Sarah and Sammy, listen to your dad. Be good kids. Bedtimes suck. Okay, bedtimes are not cool, but they're important because it gives you structure in your life. So when you have to go to bed and you don't want to go to bed because it makes you become a better person in the future. I hated my bedtime, but don't worry because when I became older, I don't have a bedtime anymore. So listen to your dad and eat broccoli. Chad Haggerty is laughing. Chad says shaving is way cheaper than AirPods. James K says we love Connie. Same. Taco is here. Mr. Shinobi, I see you, brother. Gavin says new subscriber, first live video joining from Salt Lake City, Utah. Guess what, Gavin? In 2015, I was working on set in Salt Lake City because I had some work to do in Sundance. It was actually really exciting because it was my first time being part of something that important in the entertainment industry. So a few years ago, I was in Salt Lake around this time for Sundance. Wrist check yet? Not yet. Catalino says, bring the likes up. Please do, guys. The likes help me out because it gets more people to see the stream. Al says the snow video is awesome. Okay, Connie called it. My phone was getting really wet and really, really cold because we were on a dock like in Lake Arrowhead, and my phone literally froze. It just turned off and froze. So I'm sorry that was like maybe like a 20-minute live stream for Saturday, and it wasn't fair to you guys, but you know, guys, this is my Jeep, 5.5-inch long arm kit. I've had his name is War Pig, and I've had him for a really, 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 really long time. 2006 TJ Rubicon. I'm the first owner. I absolutely love him. I'm gonna do a full review on this vehicle and all the gear and mods that I have on it at the Time Away channel. So if you're not subscribed there, go subscribe. Wrist check. We haven't done the wrist check yet. Leyland Robles from Peru. What's going on, Peru? How's Peru doing? JCE says that Jeep looks beast. Edgar Salas, certified T3 bot. What is going on, brother? Ruben, where's all the snow? I'm back in sunny Southern California, so no snow today. It's still a little bit brisk. It's chilly because of the wind chill today. It's in the high 50s where I'm at right now, so it's cold for Los Angeles, but not nearly as cold as Lake Arrowhead. Jason H says hi from UK. Nice Jeep. Thank you. I specifically picked this spot because I wanted you guys to see my Jeep. Jason Grief says change War Pig to Time Machine. That'd be funny. W1023, my boy. What is going on? Such an amazing viewer. Love that guy. Always super positive. Always super supportive in the comment section. He's the man, and I love him. Bullet Beat says I love the car. Carlos from Nicaragua. What is going on, man? Dino says I love both the Jeep and the Subaru. Thank you so much. We're almost at 100 viewers already, so let's go ahead and do a little wristwatch check. First of all, let's do a little, if you don't mind, I'll do a little outfit of the day. I'm wearing a polo, no big deal. I'm wearing a Banana Republic jacket because everyone asks me about this freaking jacket and it's awesome. Banana Republic, okay? And because we're almost at 100, I'm gonna do a little sneaky wristwatch check. Check this out. Let's change the vantage point here. Hold on. This is the Seiko Presage, the Yugashiki edition. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful watch. Honestly, this phone does not do it justice. There are so many clean cuts in the dial that it catches light in so many ways that the dial literally looks like it's glowing. So beautiful, 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 beautiful watch. Absolutely love that watch. You know what's crazy is when I first saw this watch, I thought that the bracelet was going to be bad, to be perfectly honest. Seiko does watches incredibly well. Their straps aren't that great. And for a dress watch on a bracelet, I was worried that, Seiko, I was worried. It was too good to be true, right? It was way too good to be true. So I was like, that's going to be the weak part. Oh, my toupee. Oh, no, my toupee. The wind. I get accused of wearing a toupee, guys. Can you believe that? I get accused of wearing a toupee. Anyway, I thought that it was going to be too good to be true, this watch. Ends up, when Connie got it for me, she surprised me. It's not too good to be true, and I'm not taking it off the bracelet. It's beautiful, and it's incredibly solid, and there's no rattling from the end links. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Andrew's wearing a. I know this beard looks a little bit too good to be true, huh? It's fake. Connie got me these AirPods and this watch. See, guys, all you gotta do is get a sugar mama. You don't really need to work that hard. Okay, Connie works really hard, and I just mess around with watches all day. And then, like a couple times a month, she gives me some cool presents. Is that a real Seiko? It is. Edgar Salas, certified T3 bot. Connie money bags. Let me. I'm having too much fun here, guys. Paul Blackburn with the super chat. Thank you so much, Paul. I don't know what your question is, but ask me a question. I'm reading comments. Don't worry, I'm reading comments. I'm reading comments. People are blowing leaves on my Jeep. It's true. There. If you notice, this live stream's a little bit late today, because my barber scheduled me at 10 a.m. when I usually come in at like 8:30, 9 a.m. So I did the live stream a little bit late, and different vibe. You know, it's a little bit sunnier. There's more people out and about. There's more noise. There's more noise. Marissa, certified T3 bot, also my sister, says, my hair is blowing majestically in the wind. Marissa, it's my toupee. It's not my fault that I have a hairline like freaking Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z, okay? I'm not balding, guys. Oh, all right? I'm not balding, guys. Yeah, also a different, James K says you're getting a later crowd for this live stream. Yeah, that's true. Oh, dang, Edgar Salas, certified T3 bot. I forgot to do the table check. Coffee, hat, beautiful table. This is Edgar's table, built by hand. Bench, boots, Levi's. What's the red thing on the car? This is a winch, a worn winch. Cowboy Swami says, how about for your Jeep? A 100,000 subscriber giveaway will win my Jeep. I don't think so. Jordan Snyder, what's going on? I'm glad you're finally here. Yeah, that little red thing is the Warn logo. It's a Warn winch, 9,500 pounds. It'll pull you out. So if I'm stuck somewhere and I don't have another Jeep or another vehicle to pull me out, I'll tie that to a tree, yank that baby out. Duffy says, I fried my hair before I quit. You would be good bald, good sir. Thank you. You know what? If there comes a day when I do start losing this, if this is still here, I'm fine. If this is here, I'm fine. This, I could do without it. This is my life. This. Okay, I'm an idiot. Andrew Hanman, thank you. This red thing, my bad. I didn't know that was in the frame. This is a high lift jack that is locked and bolted on my hood. I have a key. I can take it off if I need it. So there's actually multiple uses for a high lift jack. You can use it to yank your car out if you don't have a winch, but for me, guys, this is a Q&A, so I'm sorry we're not talking specifically about watches. This has a 5.5-inch long arm kit. Okay, it's well off the ground. So a standard jack that came in that car will not be able. It doesn't have enough length to actually get it up off the ground. So a high lift jack, one of the main uses is it's taller, so it can reach my frame and jack the car up if I need to do something as simple as changing a tire, or if you're stuck and you're losing traction, you can jack up the car at one point and put rocks or something else that would hopefully give you traction and get you out of a sticky situation. Very dangerous if you don't know how to use it properly. You got to be smart when you use that. Also, it could be a personal defense weapon. Johan is saying, okay. Bullet Beat says, what's your daily life as a YouTuber? Lot of work, man. Lot of work. I might do a daily life video on the Time Teller channel. But a whole lot of filming nowadays, guys, because I'm trying to put out a lot of content consistently for you guys. Taco says, what's that red thing? Oh, it's a logo. I thought I didn't know the jack was in frame because the camera was like this. So I thought they were talking about the winch. My bad. I'll put more of him in frame. How about that? Yeah, get that FJ. Get that FJ out of here. No Toyotas. Cowboy Swami says, I'm surprised that Jeep is legal in Cali. How about we stop talking about that? Because I don't know who's listening. But on the record, everything's legal. I'm reading comments. Don't worry. I'm reading comments. If you ever see me stop, it's not because like I'm getting an error message or like a load. It's just because I'm reading. Ramiro Puente says, and my beard is looking fresh. Thank you, man. Just came back from the barber. I'm Philip says, answer or I'll use force, young man. Oh, I'll use the force. I was like, if you're going to use force against me, it better be lethal. Because you don't want to bang around with me, son. Let me read his comment. He says, we're doing questions now, guys. We're doing questions. Sorry. He says, is there too much size difference between the Seiko Sup 880 and the Seiko Sup 896? I bought the Seiko Sup 896, and I'm thinking about buying the 880. I'm a big fan of the 880 because it's very, very clean and classic, just like a Cartier tank. I don't think there is that big of a size difference at all, actually. I thought it was just a dial difference. Blaze Carlin says, quick recommendation on watch changing tool. I have some really simple, very inexpensive watch toolkits that I use personally. You can find them at the Time Teller shop. Very cheap. Some of them are under like $12. So check it out, Time Teller shop. I have a bunch. Embro, certified T3 bot. What's going on? Also, someone else, another certified T3 bot, just wished me a happy Saturday. Let me see. Jason says if the beard goes, he's leaving. Yeah. Don't worry, it'll never leave, guys. Ooh, Ramiro Puente Jr. had a really good question. Hold on. Saji Abraham says, certified T3 bot says happy Saturday. That's who I wanted to acknowledge. Thank you so much. Someone real quick, Ramiro Puente Jr. asked what my favorite type of pizza is. I'm a classic dude, pepperoni. I like a basic New York slice pepperoni. My dad's from Southside Chicago, and he is a big fan of deep dish. And I like deep dish, but I don't really consider pizza something that, if you have to eat it with a fork, it's not really a pizza. At that point, it's kind of like a lasagna. So I like deep dish, but it's not really a pizza in my opinion. So that's like a basic New York slice. Thankfully, here in Los Angeles, there's a lot of people mimicking New York pizza. It's edible. It's not authentic New York, but I just like a straight up pepperoni pizza. Greasier the better. The crust has to have a little bit of crunch on it, and then soft. But it has to be crunchy. The crust, it has to have some crisp. If it's just bready, fluffy, then I hate it, and I'm gonna be freaking mad. JG, thank you so much for supporting the channel. The super chat, man, you rock. He says 111 watching and only 29 likes. Come on, people, we can do better. JG, it's people like you, honestly, that keep me doing this because you support the channel and you guys freaking rock. Someone asked me why there wasn't any fog lights on my Jeep. There actually are fog lights on my Jeep, and I'm going to show you. So here are some Baja Designs LED white light, super freaking bright, okay? These babies are covered up because if I uncover them and I hit that switch, it will turn into daytime at midnight. Seriously, those two are ridiculously freaking bright. Down here are Baja. The only people that do my lighting system are Baja Designs. Okay, seriously, if you're looking for auxiliary lighting, Baja Designs. They're pricey, but they're worth it. I have two of these, one here, one on the other side. These are my basic fogs. These will cut through any type of thick fog, rain or snow. And then here, Baja Design Squadron Sports. And if we look at them, they're angled, right? I have two of them, one there and one here. And those are my ditch lights. So to see in like a canyon or kind of a confined space or narrow trail, when it's at night or it's foggy, it's kind of useful to have those ditch lights angled to the side because I can see the side of the canyon. So I do have fog lights. They're kind of blended in there, but here, as you can see, those babies, super duper, super duper, super duper bright. Does my exhaust blow back into my passenger side? I think you're thinking of that. That is not exhaust. That's the intake. That's the snorkel. So if you go up to water, let me see if I can point at it. Where's my hand? Okay. So this thing right here is not exhaust. That's a snorkel, and that's the intake. So if I go into a deep water crossing, it won't hydro lock my engine. My car won't stall out. It can breathe. My intake is all sealed up into the manifold, and my engine will breathe. So that's not exhaust. Don't worry. Exhaust doesn't have to be above water as long as the engine is on. What's your 0 to 60 JCE? And that thing, I don't know. The gears are super duper low, and I get about 8 miles per gallon. It's definitely not built for speed, but it's got a lot of torque. Marissa, certified T3 VA, also my sister, says, can you do a video on time away of you trying yoga? Yes. If you teach me yoga, I will try it. And then I will be banned on YouTube probably. Reading more comments. Freedom Van says, Jory, have you named the STI? Yes, it is named Sumo. The STI is named Sumo, and this is War Pig. So introducing Sumo. He's not here right now, though. And by the way, War Pig's a boy. My 370 was a girl. Her name was Zelda. I don't have her anymore. And then my STI Sumo is a boy also. So let's get that straight. Hindler says it also keeps the air intake above dust of other trucks. That's very true. And it has actually a dual filter system. So there's a filter, two filters in there, and it actually cleans the air a bit more than your normal air intake. So when it gets dusty on the trail, it'll keep it nice and clean. What Ramiro Puente Jr. says, what car is next in your future? 911. I'd love a 911 964 manual, naturally aspirated. Does not need to be a turbo. There's some sun in my face. Sorry. What's the deepest body of water afforded in California? I have gone up to my fenders. David Yarnovich, certified T3 bot, says asking if things are legal in California is illegal in California. That sounds about right. And that is the funniest comment I've gotten today. John L, certified T3 bot, says, what would win in a fight, the truck or James Bond? James Bond's wet Nelly. This. Neely. Al29 says V8 or V6. They didn't make a V8 for the TJ. This is a straight 6 4.0 liter. They did make a 4-cylinder, but this is the biggest engine you could get from the factory. So straight 6, best engine they made, other than the AMC V8 that was in the CJ7. Taco says John Wick would win. True. Did I miss news of the giveaway? No, you didn't, because the giveaway is going to end in February. So don't worry. Staff says, are you into, well, I can't talk about that on YouTube. But I can't talk about that on YouTube because then I get demonetized. Jory, you should get a motorcycle. Lane splitting is fun. Yeah, also super dangerous. Motorcycles are awesome. I've always been super into motorcycles. I rode one a few times. My friend had an old Kawasaki Ninja, and I rode one around, and it was so fun. Made it up to 75 miles per hour, actually, on that. He had a yellow Kawasaki Ninja. So fun, dude. I rode it when I was 25, and that was like a bucket list thing. I wanted to get it out of my system. I'm not gonna grow old without saying that I drove a motorcycle. So I did it. I'm happy. Very dangerous in Los Angeles, unfortunately. Shift Gear from the Netherlands. What's going on, man? Satfan says, is the Jeep inline? Yes, inline 6 4.0. Are you good with spicy stuff? I wasn't initially. Connie has built up my tolerance. So now I like some spice, but not so much that it's difficult to eat. Adam asked Marvel or DC. For comic books, it was DC. For movies, it's Marvel. DC movies are all trash. Try too hard, not funny, kind of lame. But the comic books are much more well written and kind of a little bit more noir, a little bit more dark with DC. So DC has to be DC would be my go-to for comics or anything written. Marvel has pretty much cornered the market on superhero movies, in my opinion. That's my answer. Hindler 1707, have you ever thought about moving to a more free state, something closer to the mountains? Think about that every moment of my life. I'm here now because of Connie predominantly. I would love to move to Texas. So if you guys want to support my move, leave me some comments and maybe Connie can read them. Yep, I'd love it. Los Angeles is beautiful. California is a beautiful state. Difficult to live here, though. Milcom, can you do your business consulting anywhere? I can. That's kind of the appeal of what I do. I'm gonna actually move a little bit because the sun is in my face and I don't want there to be a huge glare. And now you can see a different angle of Warpig. Marissa, certified T3 bot, and also my sister, says, if Connie moves, I'll shave my head. Freedom Van says, I live in Texas. It's not that free. Well, when you live in Los Angeles, Texas sounds very, very appealing. Patrick Egan, literally my best friend growing up, is here. He has never been in a live stream. I don't know how you even heard about this live stream, Pat, but I love you. Thank you so much for joining in. Michael says you will do what your woman tells you. Michael, are you actually Connie on a different account? Blaze says, sorry if Carland, I might be pronouncing your first name wrong. I'm so sorry, man. Says, sorry if this was already asked. Thoughts on Stratton watches? Well, a certain company by that name just sent a package of watches to my office. So expect a review because I've been getting so many questions about that company. So I will have an opinion on them because I think they sent me like 4 freaking watches. So yeah, Stratton Watch Company. I'm doing a full review on like 4 of their watches or something, maybe even more. It was a big box. So so yeah, I will have an opinion. Right now, I don't have an opinion because I haven't spent enough time with them. They look cool, kind of modern take on vintage. Do you know what I mean? Kind of retro vibe, retro appeal, modern build. Uh, and it seems to be kind of an affordable way to get into a retro racing chronograph look. But let me do some more testing on it. Let me play around with them a little bit more, and I'll tell you what I actually think. I don't want to give you, my seal of approval up or down yet. Andrew says, looking forward to the reviews. Heck yeah. Grubbos, Drayton from London. How's the emergency going? Emergency. Oh, I know you're referring to. Yeah. No politics on here, guys. I'm not trying to. People already hate me for the stupidest things ever. I'm not going to throw politics in the mix. Shift Gear says, what's your. Patrick says, I'm a super fan. Patrick, if you're a super fan, give me a super chat. All right. Pay me some money, buddy. Patrick's like, what's a super chat? Shift Gear says, what's your dream car? It's funny. About once a chat, someone asked me this. Guards Red 911 RS America, man. That there is a bubble on 911s. There's a big bubble on 911. It's very similar to what's happening with Rolex. About 5 years ago, when I was looking at the RS America, it was $46,000. Okay, it's a 1993 naturally aspirated manual gearbox 911. All right, $46,000  9 years ago, like 5 years ago. Now they're in the like mid 100,000 range. So, maybe I'll be successful. Well, I will be successful enough to own one day. Right now, it's not happening. But dream car, Porsche 911 RS America in Guards Red. See, I can't even talk when I'm thinking about it because it's such a beautiful car. The appeal is that it was the kind of a bare bones basic 911, but they put sport suspension in it, good brakes, and the whale tail, and it was kind of like their club racer. Do you know what I mean? It was kind of like their weekend warrior enthusiasts Porsche. Drive it hard, rear wheel drive, manual gearbox, naturally aspirated. Yeah, that's my. I could go on and on about that car, guys. Sorry, dude. Yo, Pat, super chatted me. Everyone say thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Patrick. Oh my god. Ramiro Puente Jr. also with the super chat says Tupac or Biggie. I can only pick one. Biggie. Honestly, Biggie. Give me the loot. Patrick, Chad Haggerty says you're a god. Patrick says best watch content out there. Dude, thank you so much, man. Patrick says most real watch man on the web. Dude, I want Pat hyper saturate the comment section with just good comments for me. So that when people like see the playback, they'll be like, wow, T3's the man. I am wearing a Sarb. I'm wearing my Fuyugashiki. Emphasis on a real man. Yo, guys, everybody give Patrick a blessing. Patrick decided to grow a beard, he told me. So everyone tell Patrick, good luck, best wishes. It's a good idea. do it. I just got mine touched up. Also, can you guys see this? Can you guys see this? Can you guys see this? Andrew says, "Do the beard." Oh yeah, guys, I forgot to ask. It's crazy. Um, Brian LP certified T3 bot says, "Happy itching, Patrick." Ray Q certified T3 bot says, "Good luck, Patrick." Milcom, the beard does kind of hide the ear pods, but hopefully doesn't have any ruffling noises like the wired ones do. John L certified T3 bot says, "Good luck, Patrick." Brent TV says, "Do you use beard oil?" I do use beard oil. I use not affiliated with them, although in the future I could be. Redkin Brews smells really good. My girl is in love with it. Every time she's up close, she's like, She gets close to me. Win-win. Redkin Brews. I also use their shampoo and their conditioner. Can't speak highly enough for them. Redkin, REDKIN, space Brews, BREWS. Watch out, a barber. Oh no, he has AirPods. He can't hear us. His beard is doomed. Jason says, "Do you owe Patrick money?" He has checks in the mail. David Yarnovich, certified T3 bot, says, "Welcome to the club, Patrick." Bird on Watches. Bird on Watches is a very loyal viewer, been with me since the beginning. He says, "Envy that weather, Jory. We're up to our ass in snow here in northern Michigan." Dude, I hope everybody in the Midwest is safe and warm. You guys over in Michigan, I hope you guys are okay. I know you guys are getting slammed with snow. Crazy. When I was in Lake Arrowhead, guys, and I filmed some content for you over there. Don't worry, it's being edited, and you'll see it next week. When we were over there, we got 10 inches of snow, and in like a few hours, it was crazy. Ramiro Puente, happy Saturday. Have a good one, brother. Edgar Salas says Patrick is actually Connie Moneybags. Brent TV says, "Any tips for a patchy beard?" Depends. How old are you, dude? I'd say wait it out. If you're a young dude, I'm almost 30. I started shaving when I was in 6th grade, and I'm Jewish, and I'm part Russian. So, like, I was kind of born with this thing. It was inevitable. But for some guys that have, patchy beards, they're often young dudes. I say just wait it out. It'll grow in. Brent says you're 19. Okay, dude, you're seriously, you're 19, dude. Give it a little while. You're very young. Okay, I'm I'm just over 10 years older than you, about 29, and I'm probably a few months older than you. Um, so chill. People are asking. John L. Certified T3 Bot says, um, "What are your thoughts on the new Hamilton Khaki Murphy?" Well, guess what, guys? I already filmed next week's watch rant about the Hamilton Khaki Murphy. So if you want my opinion, I'm gonna give it to you. Video's already filmed. It's being edited, and you're gonna see it on Friday. Everything that I think about the Hamilton Khaki Murphy. Um, I'll give you a little preview. I think it's good looking. I also don't like that Hamilton only exclusively makes movie watches now. But wait for the Friday watch rant. Brent TV says, "You look great for your age, man. Thank you." Thanks, man. Almost 30, 29 years old. Um, Someone the other day, no, yeah, I think it was in the other live stream. They were like, "Oh, you're 29. I thought you were like 40." So that made me feel pretty good. I'm actually kind of depressed now. Patrick Egan says, if T3 allows, we'll send photos of 10-year-old Jory with a beard. Patrick knew me when I was that age, guys. So he probably has some good material on me. And I will not allow that. So please don't. That will ruin me. Edgar Salas, what beard does my watch have? Oh, man. I don't know. I mean, I'd have to think about that. It's going to be a tough one. Sir Reginald Pennybottom has entered the chat. He says, I have nothing useful to say. Just really excited about Game of Thrones coming back. Party on, dudes. Well, Sir Reginald Pennybottom, thank you for gracing us with your presence, sir. I love when he's in the chat, man. And thank you so much for the super chat, bro. You rock. I love your character. You are amazing. Thomas Burnett says, where's the Vietnamese coffee? Right here, my man. And we got a lot to go, dude. And I'm going to make up because I'm going to make up for last week's live stream because we got cut off. Safan says, why are you shaving it? I'm not shaving it. So Reginald says, character? No, I mean your overall presence. Like, I have character. You know, like T3, Jory Goodman, I have some character. And you for sure have some character as well. And proper pronunciation as well. Scotty says, have you seen any of the flooding in California? It floods a lot in California, man, believe it or not, because the infrastructure is really poor here. It was not thought out well at all. And so there's no drainage. There's like literally no drainage systems. So it doesn't rain for a very long time in Southern California. And then during the winter time, like now, it'll rain for 3 weeks straight. And so the water has nowhere to go. And so then roads, like sinkholes, just open up in the ground. There will be landslides in the canyons. The streets will flood, blah, 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 blah. People laugh at me for having this gas guzzler. Oh my God, he drives a gas guzzler. Well, guess what? I'm yanking people out on my street because it gets flooded. It's crazy. Who's laughing now? Edgar Sal, certified T3 bot with the super chat. Thank you so much, man. He says, in the future, do you think Watchfinder will let non-Richmond watches go for less, control dump, undervalued competitors? Richmond is, it depends, man. There's a reason I don't like these large watch groups. And it's because of something you just touched upon in your question. The artificial and control of the market and pricing structures. Swatch Group is messing around with their watches. Richemont is an enormous force. They're messing around with their watches. I'm going to make a video about that question, actually. That's a very good question. It's hard to say. David Yarnovich, certified T3 bot. Connie's from Chinatown. Born in Chinatown. Watch Lounge says, what's up, Jory? Rocking my new Seamaster again today. Of course. Heck yeah. Satfan says, do you take your Jeep on long drives? Depends where I'm going sometimes. I mean, my commuting cruising vehicle is my STI for sure. But this is fun. I mean, I've driven this to Santa Barbara. That's like 3 hours away. Brian LP, certified T3 bot. Thank you so much for the super chat. He says, Jory and the Beard, professional Prius rescuers. Don't get me started on Priuses, man. Great cars, I'm sure. Some of you guys might have a Prius. I'm not trying to be offensive to you, but they drive. For some reason, the stereotype holds true here in Los Angeles. Prius drivers are absolutely unaware of their surroundings, and they just drive crazily here in Los Angeles. Herber says, would you buy a Breitling Colt Sky Racer? I don't like the Colt. It's funny. I don't know if you're trolling me, but in one of my videos, I spoke about how that's one Breitling I really don't like. The bezel is ugly. Um, don't like it. I don't like it. Scotty says, "Dang, I dated myself." He's rocking his birth year Timex 1964 automatic. That's dope, dude. That's a really special watch. I don't have a birth year watch yet, and I've been looking for one, and I want to get one for myself when I turn 30. There's a Porsche Cayman GTS. I'd like to get one, you know, but Chad Haggerty, thanks so much, man. Thanks for joining in the chat. You made it fun. You know what, guys? I know you guys are normally asking me about this, but I'm gonna ask you. Give me some. Give me some. Kind of not choices, but recommendations maybe on a birth year watch for myself. I was born in 1989. Um, that'd be really cool. I'd love to have you guys in on it. Yeah, 1989. I would love to get a day date from 1989 if I could find a 1989 day date. But Brent TV says, Jory, you remind me of someone that would be on a Dollar Shave. You remind me of someone that would be on a Dollar Shave Club commercial, but you're worth $1 million. Thanks so much, man. Reading more comments. Brian Russell, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, love your content and your take on watches. Keep up the good work, my bearded brother. Thanks, man. Cheers. Special guests. Reading more comments, guys. Reading more comments. Reading more comments. More questions. More questions, guys. This has been a really fun live stream, by the way. Washland says, nothing says 80 like a date just. Yeah, day just or day date, guys. When's my birthday? June 12th, 89. 1989. So, says grandma and grandpa. Yeah, those were my special guests, guys. Get a Rolex Pepsi GMT. That would be like not a 1657. No, it would be in that range. I don't know if I want a Pepsi right now because I just got the 16570. And that's a GMT. So that would be an 89 Pepsi would be a 1675 zero, right? Oh my god, I can't think of it right now. The serial number. It'd be older than the 1675 for sure, but it'd be one of those. A 116750. I'm making up reference numbers. Garcia Correa says, Jory, you're a Gemini. Welcome to the club. Dude, Patrick, certified T3 bot. Thank you so much for joining the channel, brother. Man, dudes supporting dudes. You rock, Pat. Thank you. Yeah, it'd be a 16750, I think. Patrick says, bot. Herbert says, for your birthday, you can get a Patek Philippe Aquanaut. Not a fan. What did Embro say that people are laughing about? Yeah, everybody, welcome Patrick. All my T3 bot army is welcoming him. Everybody welcome Patrick, please. Brian LP, certified T3 bot. Welcome aboard, Pat. Ray Q, certified T3 bot. Way to go, Patrick. Embro, welcome, Patrick. Edgar Salas, certified T3 bot, says, Patrick Egan, welcome. James K, Dean's moderator, says, welcome, Patrick. Get an 89 Richard Mille. So rare. Yes, the candy version. Guys, if you have a business and you're actually looking for like legit online marketing that'll actually get you money, like actually be profitable, talk to Patrick at Reliable Marketing, honestly. Stop messing around and wasting your money hoping that clients come. If you want to talk to the guy that taught me everything I know, you talk to Patrick Egan at Reliable Marketing, all right? And you can take that to the bank. Advertisement. Yeah, the plot twist is Patrick's actually going to like destroy my channel by exposing me. Jory Goodman actually used to wear Invictas. I heard Jory Goodman only wears quartz watches. Scotty says, watch your back, Jory. Choo. 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 No, it's all good, man. It's all good. Dude apologized for being on camera. You guys crack me up. Patrick says, owns 9 Movados. See, he's already, like, just destroying my channel from the inside. He made it into the inner circle, and now it's mutiny. It's mutiny in this place. A 1989 Invicta. Guys, I'm going to start banning you if you start recommending me getting a birth year Invicta, okay? I'm Philip. 95 says, how much is too much when you're looking for a new watch? Man, that depends on a lot of factors. What do you want? What's your budget? Let's start off with what your budget is and what kind of watch you're looking for. Brady says, what's up, Jory? How you been? Been good, dude. Honestly, kind of chilly. It's really windy out. But my hair is looking really good, so it's like, it's a good day. Edgar Salas, certified teeth boss, says Jory has movement stock. Yeah, I'm actually profiting off them. Matthew says, should I buy a 90s Tudor Oyster Prince? What's the price on that and how does it look? If you can get it for under $2,000, like well under $2,000, I think that's a good deal. If it's over $2,000, bad deal. Do not do it. Do not do it. Heather says Jory belongs to Watch King. No. Patrick's like, sell movement, sell. Daniel says, thank God for my hair. Dude, look at this freaking lineup, though. I look crispy, man. What if that's how I instead of being like, what's going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman, the time teller. Instead of that, what if I was like, it's noon? What if I did that? Isn't that crazy how I can turn it on? What's going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman, the time teller. What if oh my God, what if in the middle of a live stream I just did an episode? Would that blow your guys' mind? If I was like just chilling and all of a sudden, boom. That would be absolutely wild. I don't know if you guys can handle it. And bro, certified T3 says we should do gifts from that. If you can gift this, I'd be so happy. Brady says, Jory, what's your first reaction to a vintage with unknown service history but keeping good time? Okay, I'm going to be honest. I've purchased vintage watches that I don't know the service history on. I don't recommend doing that. And I've made 3 or 4 episodes about buying vintage watches. And I'm recommending for people, 2 people, do not buy a vintage watch or any pre-owned watch without service history. Okay? I've done it though, but it's do as I say, not as I do. I've also been hands-on with those watches. I've seen those watches. I've spent time with them before I purchased them. But sight unseen, buying a watch without service history, pre-owned, vintage, typically a bad idea. Okay. If it keeps good time and you've spent some time with it and you've bought it, you get lucky. I'm not saying every pre-owned vintage watch without service history is going to be terrible, right? A lot of times they're going to be good, but just like Satfan says, you're rolling the dice. David R says, wouldn't you just assume it's never been serviced? That's what I'd say, right? I'd assume the watch probably has not been serviced. There's a little tiny wiener dog that's barking at a huge dog. Oof. Edgar Salas, certified teeth robot. Oof. James does oof 123 says, who do you prefer out of Omega and Rolex? Guys, I get asked similar questions all the time. Who are my 2 favorite watch brands? There's 115 people here. 116. What's going on? Whoever just joined. 2 favorite watch companies. Who are mine? My 2 favorite watch companies. James does oof. That'll be your answer. Out of Omega. David R. Boom. Just got it. Seiko and Rolex. Juan Perez. Seiko and Rolex. Milcom. Movado and Movement. Best comment right now. Sir Reginald Pennybottom says, Wolfie Pocket. 2 best watch companies ever, according to Jory Goodman. Wolfie Pocket. Dude, you guys crack me up. People on my Instagram pictures are now hashtagging Warby Parker. And you guys crack me up. But yeah, my 2 favorite watch companies are Seiko and Rolex. Now, here's the thing. Here's the deal, as I always say. Whenever people give me, do you like A or B, and I choose one, it's automatically assumed that I hate the one I didn't choose. That's not the case. So between Omega and Rolex, I choose Rolex. I have a few Rolexes. I have a few Omegas. I love both of them. I prefer one, doesn't mean I hate the other. Do you like chocolate ice cream or vanilla ice cream? Hey, I prefer vanilla ice cream. Oh my God, Jory hates chocolate ice cream. That's not the case. Malcolm, you're on thin ice, dude, but you're cracking me up and I love you. He says, you ever try a watch and think it's too big for you, aside from your Invictas? Aside from your Invictas. I just had to add that in. No, you crack me up. I have worn some watches that I thought were a bit big. The Zealous Abyss 2. That was a whole lot of watch, man. It was really fun, but I found it not being wearable all the time. And it was a very sparing watch. Could only wear it boop, boop, once in a while when I was feeling it. And then when the Zealous Mako came out, I was incredibly happy because that watch the proportions were beautiful. And Reed Grabowski actually won the giveaway for that watch. So congratulations to him. That happened a few months ago. Did I get AirPods? Yes, for Valentine's Day. Connie got me AirPods. Moving on up, people. I forgot to ask. Someone may have just brought it up. I forgot to ask. What do you guys think of the new editing? Have you guys noticed a difference? Do you like the intro? I'm very excited about it. Let me know right now. Gary says Seiko at Baselworld is going to be lit. Dude, it's going to be ridiculous. Andrew says, ever thought about doing a state of the collection video? Yes, I have, and people request it a lot. I'm going to wait until I review all the watches I own specifically, because I know for a fact when I do a state of the collection, people are going to ask, what watch is that? What watch was that? And I want to be able to have a video I can link them to. Green Spence says, the intro looks like a 70s TV show. Perfect. That's kind of my whole vibe. Stat. That's actually really funny. He says start a series hitting the flea markets for gems. You know, someone brought that up to me, and my mom requested that I do that. How funny is that? So you and my mom are on the same wavelength. I think I might do that. The thing is, though, the flea markets are very difficult places to buy watches for a steal, because a lot of the dudes selling the watches think that they know what they got and that they're gonna. Dude, I've seen some butchered Omega Seamasters with unoriginal crowns and like touched up dial, and they're trying to sell them for like $800. It's like, give me a break. David Yarnovich, certified T3 bot. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. You rock, dude. He says for the editing fund, you guys are amazing. Honestly, it's because of you guys that I do this. So thank you. You guys are awesome. I'm getting emotional here. No, but it's incredible that there's people out there that like the content so much they actually want to help me out with it. So David, you rock. It means a ton to me. So thank you. Edgar says, you can pick up some sweet vintage 2010 Invictus at the flea market. Heather says, Jory, will you pan over to your Jeep? Hello. Oops. Let me see. Someone asked me something. Washington says, I'm actually looking at getting my first Rolex soon, probably a Grape Dial 39mm OP. Awesome. Fairly unique watch with the purple dial. Kind of a deep purple dial. Not really wine colored, but yeah. James says, what do you think of Land Rover? It depends. I like some of the older Discoveries and the older Range Rovers. Now they're huge, enormous luxury vehicles that have kind of lost their edge. Neurotic Tony. Yo, what's up? It's Neurotic Tony. He says, I don't know what you are, and I don't even know what to ask you. So get the heck off my YouTube. All right? I don't freaking know you. My name's Neurotic Tony. It's a little bit cold out here. I'm neurotic. I don't know what's going on. I think I need to call my mom, but I don't know. I don't get much service out here. That's what you sound like, Neurotic Tony. So if you're going to come to my live stream and you're going to make fun of me for not knowing who I am, I'm going to throw it back at you, Tony. Ask me a question, Tony. Actually, Neurotic Tony, if you need a rundown, Malcolm just gave it to you. Tony, he's Jewish. He's a business consultant. He wears glasses by Warby Parker. Boom. That's all you need to know. Neurotic Tony says, LOL, I want to know what your deal is, man. That's it. My name's Neurotic Tony. I just want to know what's your deal? What's your deal? Ask me whatever you want, Neurotic Tony. It's all good. We're all friends here, by the way. So you can ask me literally anything. My channel is dedicated to marshmallows. So welcome to this channel. I review marshmallows, different kinds of marshmallows, the little ones, the ones that are multicolored. Sometimes around the holiday, you get some seasonal marshmallows. I prefer the bigger ones, a little bit toasted. Welcome to the Marshmallow channel. Preferably ask me questions about marshmallows, but anything else, You can ask me whatever you want. Sir Reginald Penny Balton, Stay Pups? Neurotic Tony says, that's sick. Your beard makes me tingle. I don't like being tingled. I'm Neurotic Tony. I'm not making fun of you, Tony, by the way. I am making fun of you, Tony, by the way. Yusuf says, how did you get all your knowledge about watches? Honestly, reading, asking questions, exploring. You know, when you have an interest in a passion, you absorb it. You know, you just absorb it by being in the space, right? So a lot of it is learning about stuff, looking up reference numbers. I wasn't the biggest reference number dude. I'm still not a huge reference number dude, but you know, you pick it up by being in the space. How long does that take to learn stuff? It depends how passionate you are. You know, if you're really intrinsically motivated, like if you're really if you have your heart in it, then you'll probably pick it up faster than if you didn't. With anything, let's say you want to learn how to ski. If you're really interested in skiing and you want to learn how to ski, then you're probably going to be more motivated to get really good at it, right? I'm not an expert on watches or anything. I just really like watches, and so this channel is just sharing my passion with you guys. So I don't want you guys thinking that I'm the most knowledgeable or that I'm an expert. I started this channel to share my passion for something with other people. You guys joined in and you guys share your passion with me, and it's like a big cycle, and it's beautiful. And guess when I learned the most about watches? Guess when I learned the most about watches? It was when I was interacting with you guys. I learned way more about watches once I started this channel because I started sharing more information with more people, and we bounced off information, and it was beautiful. So yeah, learning, reading, looking at pictures of what you like. You know, it's as simple as being like, oh, I really like this watch. Like, go on Google Images and look up watches. Oh, I really like the picture of this watch. What watch is that? And then you click on the picture, it has some information about that watch. Then the related pictures show you something else. And then this. And then this, and then this. And you learn just by being in the space. That fellow there, what's going on? James K, certified T3 bot, and he's also Dean's moderator, says, business consultant, Jewish. Hey, Tony, he's a human being. Ray Q certified T3 bot says, finally, a topic I can relate to, marshmallows. Milcom says, you can never stop learning. That's true. Edgar Sala says, watches, STI, Jeep, Beard, Warby Parker, Connie Moneybags, Seiko, Invicta. Any more questions? No, because you nailed it. That's Jory Goodman. W1023, enjoy the weekend. God bless, be well. Shabdo Music, what's going on, man? TDY Ranger certified T3 bot says, hey, just got here. Took the wife for Valentine's Day weekend in Santa Fe. Enjoy that, lovebirds. Hope you have an amazing weekend, you little lovebirds over there. You guys crack me up. Yusuf says, how long did it take you to Google? Depends on my internet connection, I suppose. Or my LTE. Ed, someone asked me about a book. I think it was Yusuf. A Man and His Watch. A Man and His Watch. It is at the Time Teller channel, but I'm not trying the Time Teller shop. I'm not trying to sell it to you guys, but if you want to find a place to buy it, it is at the Time Teller shop. But that's probably one of my favorite watch books. Heather says, legally adopted my son on the 11th. Today is the celebration party. Headed out for that. Peace and love, Heather. Congratulations for having a family. That's a beautiful thing. Congratulations on the adoption. God bless. Hope you guys have an amazing life together. And Congratulations to another addition to the family. That's amazing. Everybody, congratulate Heather. Clapper from Lowell. Oh my gosh, man. From Amherst, New Hampshire, dude. Do you know how many people I know from Lowell and Saugus? That's so funny, dude. Dude, a leaf just hit me in the head. Do you want to fight? Do you want to fight? This tree wants to freaking fight. Reginald Pennyball he's from Lowell. That's so funny, dude. It's so funny, dude. Us New Hampshire kids. I'm from Southern New Hampshire in Amherst. You guys know that. We're 10 minutes outside of Massachusetts. We have nothing to do in New Hampshire but play in the woods. So we would just go to Boston every weekend. You think Boston fans are like militant about the teams? Imagine like these kids from small town New Hampshire. We don't have anything to do. So we have this pent up rage. We would just go to the big city. We would just go to Boston and try to find Yankees fans to fight. That's all we would do. Yusuf asks what I do for a living. Guys, please help me out in the comment section. I know it's been said many times today. Yusuf, please pay attention. My viewers are going to help me out here. I got a super chat. Let me see. I didn't. Oh, sorry. My bad, dude. Brian LP. Jory, what's your all-time favorite reference Submariner? 1680 is really dope. 1680. I love my 16800. I think that's probably the best all-around Submariner you can get. 16800. Perfect dimensions. Sharp lugs that are not chunky. Patina, matte dial, sharp bezel. 16800. James says, oof, says, Watch Gang blocked you. Watch Gang did block me. Crazy. Absolutely nuts. Clapper says, not much to do in Lowell either. Usually head into Boston as well. Yeah, for us, it was like Boston or Worcester. We'd go to Worcester. We'd go to the Palladium. Want to go to the Palladium and see senses fail and start a fist fight? Yeah, let's go. Do I like Nomos? Nomos makes really good watches, really solid watches. I don't like Bauhaus design. So for me, it's not for me, but a great company that make really nice watches. Excuse me. Sorry, I got like a little fuzzy in my eye. T3. Reed Grabowski, excuse me. Grabowski. Tongue twister here, man. What's going on, Reed? Creative name asks a really good question. Is there an episode I regret making? The answer is no. The short answer is no. Here's what I will say. I'm going to do a part 2 of why I never talk about tag. Okay, I made an episode. One of my most popular episodes is why I never talk about Tag Heuer. Okay. Now, in that episode, I mentioned that I've never owned a tag. And because of that, all these tag fans, almost worse than Invicta people, honestly. These people, I think they're the same people. I think it's like Invicta people that decided to waste even more money, started buying Tag Heuer, and just so many misspellings, so many vile comments about how I look and how I'm a Jew and this and that. Crazy stuff. I mentioned that I never had owned a tag, so apparently I'm not allowed to have an opinion on it. Okay? If that's the case, then you're not allowed to have an opinion on art, on music, on cars, on cooking, on anything that you don't do. You're apparently not allowed to have an opinion on it, which is crazy. Another thing, just because I've never owned a tag doesn't mean I don't have any experiences with tag. I know people that have owned tags. I know multiple people, numerous people that own Tag Heuer. I have a watch channel. I have an Instagram account. I connect with thousands and thousands and thousands of people, hundreds and thousands of people a month. And I hear their experiences. I've worn Tag Heuer. I've put it on my wrist. I've seen them. I've played with them, blah, 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 blah. Just because I've never owned one doesn't mean I can't talk about them. And just because you own one and you've wasted your money and you feel bad and sour about it, doesn't mean you can come to my channel. I mean, you can. Freedom of speech, and I'm happy about it. I'm voluntarily putting myself out there. So if you want to come to my channel and call me a Jew and whatever you want, just because I'm voicing my opinion, that's fine. But you know what I'd rather you do is make your own channel and film a rebuttal on why you love your Tag Heuer, and then we can all watch it. That's fine. But it's so funny how instead of, I mentioned how there's no reason a Tag Heuer Aqua Racer quartz should be selling for over $1,500, and people are like, I own a Tag Heuer Aqua Racer quartz, and it's fine. You're a Jew. It's like, okay, well, instead of actually like giving me information, you just do a personal attack. So it's whatever. Almost as bad as my 5 reasons I hate Invicta. Zim says, are you actually a Jew? Yeah, 100%. I'm proud of that. It's not, that's not a diss when people call me a Jew. I am. But it's just funny how, like, that's it's whatever. How's training going? Really well. You guys want to see something? So, Austin Lynn says, juicy. That polo can barely hold it in. Thank you, man. I'm Philip says, the ego is boiling, brother. I'm just messing around, guys. I am absolutely just messing around. Cowboy Swami says, boost. Johan, T3 had a bronze Zealous Mako and then gave it away. Gave it to me. Yeah, Reed won the Zealous Mako giveaway. Sun's out, guns out. Safan says, dude, Safan, one of my best friends in college, still to this day, excuse me, Shant Siyahian, incredibly Armenian. The man. Pop that collar. Pop that collar. TDY Ranger. Brian LP says, how do you get rich? Open a barbershop next to Jory's house. Yo, where's Neurotic Tony? Neurotic Tony, if you're there, please comment, Neurotic Tony. People get grossed out because of my hands on the channel, because I have, hold on, because I have like a ton of calluses. Do you see this? People get like really, like I get people writing to me about my hands because I have calluses. This is because that is because of a decade of competitive powerlifting, guys. Okay? And now my knuckles are getting messed up because I grab people's gis 4 times a week and I'm throwing them around in jiu-jitsu. So it's just a never-ending like burden on my hands. So my hands look like this, so my wrist can look like this. Hey! Tap. How often do I gym? Austin, if you're here, you can mention it every day. New perspective for you. Pecs. Scotty says, my back is broken now. I'm doing the peck dance, but you can't see it because the tripod's are. Greem says, heard about that bloke who strangled a mountain lion to death. Is that the kind of thing you'll be doing on your Time Away channel? Hopefully not. If it comes down to it, I will use excessive force on whatever tries to do me or Connie harm. That guy is a legend and a beast. Okay, some dude in Colorado was hiking, and he encountered a mountain lion that tried to attack him, and he somehow got his foot on its throat and choked it out. He needed a bunch of stitches, but he made it. Thank God. That guy is a badass. I pray to God that I have the wherewithal and the awareness to handle myself like that. But if I'm on a trail with Connie and something tries to do us harm, I'm going freaking Super Saiyan, okay? There will literally be nothing that will stop me. I will lift that Jeep and throw it at the threat. I promise you guys. Like, did you see the new Brawly movie? Okay, Brawly would be scared of me. Scotty says, Jory, we could put the mountain lion in sleeper. Heck yeah, dude. Guillotine. You know what they call me in jiu-jitsu? Headhunter. I'm just kidding. I'm a noob. But seriously, I'll guillotine your ass. Cowboy Swami with super chat says, missed a super chat. Hemi Khaki or Seiko Alpinist? I'm making an episode about that because after my Boulder expedition versus Hamilton Khaki Field, people were asking me about Alpinist versus Hamilton Khaki Field. So that's going to be another part of that episode. Short answer. Oh my God, dude. Those are two of my favorite watches, Cowboy. That's so hard. If I want a field watch, I'm going Hamilton Khaki. That's a field watch. But dude, the Alpinist is so perfect. I don't know. The Alpinist is like so perfect. Undertaker, Stone Cold, Undertaker, boom. Kid, I can't hear you, dude. I'm on. I have ear. I can't. Did you say something? I'm sorry. I'm listening. I'm sorry. I'm listening to something. Sorry. Freedom Van, you can do it. I promise. I've been carb backing, also doing jiu-jitsu 4 times a week and powerlifting. I lost over 30 pounds in like a month and a half. So you can do it. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I don't know if you guys have noticed at all, but I'm looking a little bit more trim. My arms are a little bit more vascular. People are looking at me like showing myself off. I lost a lot of weight since starting my channel. So I hope you guys notice. Guns out, suns out. The trim teller. Great score. James says, oof, bring flex tape. That's all you need to beat a lion. That's a lot of damage. Yusuf says, you look good. Thanks, Yusuf. You're the man. Does Jory have waves with all those AirPods? Al says, Jory, please, Lord Marvel and King Seiko thoughts. Very, very cool. Both very important watches orologically in Seiko's history. You can get a 36,000 high beat movement for both of those. Between a Lord Marvel and a King Seiko, I would go King Seiko. If you can find a King Seiko special linen dial, original, clean, get it. Incredibly hard. I owned a King Seiko, but it wasn't the King Seiko special, and I sold it because I wanted the King Seiko special. Jory is Brian LP certified T3 boss says Jory is prepared to take all Invicta owners to town. I'm gonna take them downtown. Charlie, how many push-ups can you do? Honestly, Charlie, a whole lot, and I've actually done push-ups in the middle of my super chat, or in the middle of my live stream. But someone did a super chat. I'm not going to do it today, though, because I don't want to do it today. Phil Swift here, and to demonstrate how strong flex tape is, I sawed this Invicta in half. That's a lot of damage. Creative Name says, I'm looking for a Rolex for my soon-to-be stepdad. That's a very nice gift. How can I get his opinion on a Rolex watch without being too obvious about it? It's a surprise. Maybe start by asking. James says, oof, have a good night, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Maybe ask him about which kinds of watches he likes genre-wise. Like, if you have a dive watch, be like, oh, check out this dive watch, blah, blah, blah. And if he's like, cool, I like that. Or if he's like, oh, it's a little bit big for me, then you'll know he doesn't like divers. Then maybe show him more of a smaller, subdued watch and show it to him. And maybe you can get kind of a feel for him liking a date just over, a sport diver. That's what I would do. I would try to get a feel for what genre, what style of watch he likes. And then you can go from there. Yeah. Stat says, act like you're shopping for yourself and ask his opinion. That's a good one too. But if you didn't want him to know the product at all that you're looking to get him, then maybe start by seeing which genre. But yeah, or you can literally just pull up Google and be like, hey, I'm thinking of buying this watch for myself. And then if he's like, nah, or if he's like, oh yeah, then you'll know. Thoughts on Rolex Cellini Moon Phase? It's nice. A little bit too big, I think, probably. And it's not an oyster case, so it's not a Rolex. Haiku333 says, Jory, thanks to you, I stepped up and talked to a girl. Dude, I'm so happy for you, Haiku. Not to get cheesy, but okay, the majority of people in my Yusuf, thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good one. God bless. A lot of the majority of my viewers are guys, right? Are men. I think only like 2% are girls. So this is advice for whatever you are, but mostly for dudes. I know it's difficult to talk to girls because I was there. Okay, I was absolutely there. And Taco says Marissa is the only girl. Marissa's my sister, so she's very easy to talk to. But dude, it was very, very, very nerve-wracking, right? To step up and talk to someone you're interested in, because social media has pretty much taken human interaction out of the equation, right? All these dating apps and then Instagram and Facebook and everything. That's how people think it's okay to interact and break the ice. Jack LeBlue, you sound like a dad now. I am your dad, or I am your father. So listen. So what you need to do is step up, get out of your comfort zone. People in life try to scramble to keep their comfort zone. They keep scrambling around from comfort zone to comfort zone. What you want is outside of that. Okay? It sounds cheesy, but it's true. Do you think speaking to Connie was like easy? I'm crying, guys. I'm crying. No, it's okay. Do you think it was like easy to do that? No, it was not easy. I was really nervous. And she denied me 3 times. She denied me 3 freaking times. First strike, second strike, third strike, I'm out. I didn't care. I was like, no, I really like this chick. And I was resilient and it was worth it. Now we're 4 years in. So, like, get out of your comfort zone, step up. I know being a young man, it's difficult to get out of your comfort zone and talk to a girl. Do it. Someone asked, who's that guy with the gun behind me? Yep, blah, 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 cool. Oh, I can see you. Oh, turn around, blah, 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 blah. Don't care. Try it. Come find me. You want to fight? We can fight on camera. Crazy. Thanks for stopping by. No, I'm literally crying now. No. So Dude, something literally. I'm just so sad. No, something literally went into that eye, my left eye. Austin Lynn watching those 22-inch biceps. Johnny Utah. Who's that guy with the gun behind you? This guy? This guy? Oh, dude, I know who you're talking about. The guy with the gun. Found him. M. Night Shyamalan twist. It was me. Cowboy Swami. Where's the super chat, dude? Someone reiterate the super chat because I did not mean to miss it. Up, 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 up. I saw it. Philly fans versus Boston fans. Boston fans all the way, man. David Yarnovich, certified T3 bot. Jory, ever been to the Buyer Museum, ZRH? Willing to sponsor a giveaway, 2 sets of books that cover the collection. PM me, I'm interested. You know what? Write to me, DM me, or email me at jory@thesimpleconsultant.com. Doc Steve, you're right behind me, then come say hi, buddy. Alex says, "What's about the high necklace?" That is, it means life in Hebrew, and it was given to me by my dad, so really important to me. I'm not wearing it right now because I went to jiu-jitsu and I don't want it to get pulled off. Fawn says, "How much can you bench?" More than you. Brian LP certified T3 bot says, "Eagles lose, the fans riot. Eagles win, the fans riot." Jackal Blue, what do you film on? Well, right now, this is my iPhone X, but when I'm doing my videos, it's usually my Nikon D5500 DSLR rig, and I use that for macros as well. If I need a backup, I have a D3400 as a backup. But I film pretty much exclusively on Nikons. Kid, would you consider making a video on top moon phase watches for beginners? I saw the video you did with Christopher Ward and want to know where to start. I did top 5 moon phase watches. I already did that video. Check it out. Please check it out on my channel. A lot of my newer subscribers don't see my older stuff, but it's there, I promise. Also, really interesting. My views have been down a little bit since December. And a lot of people are writing to me telling me they are not getting notified at all that I'm uploading. I have people writing to me telling me that, or asking me that why I haven't uploaded in like a month. And I upload like 4 times a week, 3 times a week. So please turn on those notifications. Subscriptions really don't matter nowadays because YouTube's always changing their algorithms, and I've become like unfavorable, I guess, because I'm not being shown up on people's suggestions. So hit the notification bell if you're interested, because yeah, people are not even being notified that I'm uploading. So check it out. Brian LP says, "What do you think of the Explorer 1 in terms of being a Grail field watch?" I think it can be a Grail if that's your Grail, right? It's not up to me to decide what another person's Grail is. I think it's a great field watch. Um, I don't think it's the quintessential field watch though. I think the Hamilton Khaki has a much deeper history, or just the Hamilton field watch, I should say, like a Hamilton Hack watch. I think that really is the quintessential field watch that every collector should have. I think that Andrew, what's going on, Andrew Aberdeen? But I think the Explorer 1 is a great field watch. I got the Explorer 2 because I wanted the GMT complication, and I wanted the polar dial and the red GMT hand. Would you sell your beard for $200? You couldn't afford it, dude. What's your favorite animal? Mine is turtles. I like turtles. Um, my favorite animal's a bear, probably. Uh-oh, only 20% battery left. My phone's angry at me. More questions before my phone dies. Cray, certified T3 bot. Oh, damn. Outside we are. Outside are we? Yes. What's my favorite kind of taco? Kind of asada. Just simple. YouTube algorithms are not total nonsense. I agree with you, man. Will you shave your beard? No. Andrew, have a great weekend, brother. You guys are hilarious. Not so obvious watches. Certified T3 bot says, gotta go, Jory. Have a great day. You too, man. Thanks for stopping by. Johnny, you're spot on, brother. Johnny, Utah, spot on. Cowboy Swami, when your beard turns gray like mine, what? Just for men gel. I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna let it go gray. I don't care. Daniel, have a good one, man. Have a great weekend. Six Killer 2121. I am wearing my Seiko Fuyugashiki. Seiko Presage. Beautiful watches. Jason, have a good one, man. God bless. But guys, unfortunately, we're almost done here. I hate this. I hate this part. I hate when I'm done with my coffee and I gotta go. No. Yeah, I don't mind if my beard goes gray, guys. I don't care. Aragon watches. I need to learn more about them before I give you my opinion. Not a company I have a lot of experience with. Sarbo 65, great loco, all the way. Sarbo 65. I'm Philip says today I have to return my Bambino because the dial was moving when pulling the crown. Has this ever happened to you? I've never even heard of that happening. That is really weird, and I would absolutely send it back. TDY says, gotta go, bro. Hanging out with my wife. Have a great weekend. Love that Presage. Well, I love you and your wife. You two lovebirds. Have a great Valentine's Day weekend. Enjoy yourself. Brian LP says, fantastic live stream, Jory. You're a true asset to YouTube Watch community. That means a lot, Brian LP. You've been with me since the beginning. You're a certified C3 bot. You're the man. Because remember, Brian, James K, certified C3 bot, is Dean's moderator. Brian, you're James moderator. So never forget that. Guys, I'm done with my coffee, so we're gonna end this. But this was a really fun, really fun live stream. So thank you so much for stopping by, each and every one of you. We kind of went over. You know what? I'm gonna talk about what I spoke about earlier about comfort zone stuff at the Time Away channel because people, you know, it's kind of cheesy, but it's important. So we're gonna talk about that. But just real quick. You guys do need to get out of your comfort zone, okay? Stop scrambling around like a little hermit crab trying to find that shell, trying to gather your comfort zone. Get out of it. Be okay getting out of your comfort zone, okay? If the things that are worth it to you that you're scared of doing, do them, okay? So number one, please get out of your comfort zone. If there's that special someone that you've been meaning to talk to, or if there's that thing that you've been wanting to do, but you just can't do it because you're scared of maybe failing, don't worry about it. Okay, getting out and starting a YouTube channel, putting myself out there for the world was terrifying. Okay, that was really scary to me. And guess what? My worst fears came true, because even on my first video, people were like, "Oh, Jew, oh, you're ugly. Your beard makes you look like a terrorist." Blah blah blah. And guess what? I realized it's not that bad. I don't care, because the good always outweighs the bad. All right, so get out of your comfort zone. Sitting out here with all these people around, and I'm yelling into a phone on a tripod. You think that that was comfortable for me at the beginning? No, but it's absolutely worth it. Okay, it paid off for me. So get out of your comfort zone. That's number one. Number two, tell someone you love them. All right, you shouldn't go a moment without telling someone you love them. So do that. I'm gonna start it off. I love you guys. I love each and every one of you. Hope you have an amazing weekend. Hope you have a blessed Saturday, and just go crazy, but be safe and be happy. All right, guys. Love you. Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful Saturday. I'm gonna go and enjoy my weekend. All right. Have a good one, guys. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. Always remember,